Hi Leo and Leo placements. I'm here to do your reading. So for those of you who are, there it is. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Those of you with Leo placements, this message may resonate with you. Okay, Leo, I heard expansion for you guys, and then there's the Three of Wands. So, Leo, some of you are expanding. I don't know if this is traveling or there's something that you are doing and you're expanding, or you're looking into the idea of expanding something here. All right, so you could be putting an end to one thing and going into like a different direction so that you can expand. Yeah, you got the World card with the Ten of Swords. So something could have just ended successfully, or it could have ended badly. I don't know, with the Ten of Swords coming out, some of you, but I see you expanding. So it could be after something has ended, after you have mastered some lesson, after you've healed and, you know, overcome some type of pain, betrayal, whatever that Ten of Swords is. It looks like something in your life expands, okay? So let's see. Let me get a healing message for you guys before we actually get started. Let's see something here. I want to welcome you guys to the healing path. You got two cards, but let's see. You got the Nine of Cups. And let's see what the Nine of Cups refers to for Leo. And this is a little different. This is from my healing guide book, okay? So for some of you Leos, although you're looks like you're getting the emotional fulfillment that you desire, some of you are being told that your happiness is not a reward, it's your right. You don't need to fix or rescue anyone to feel whole. You already are, okay? You once thought your worth came from being needed, solving others' problems, being the strong one. But joy that comes from people pleasing is fleeting. Real joy comes from within. So I feel like a lot of you Leos are realizing that you don't have to try to fix other people, solve other people's problems in order to be rewarded. It feels to me like a lot of you are giving to yourself. You're realizing now that it is your right to be happy, and that you don't have to try to please people in order to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because maybe sometimes Leos, you were doing things for people, going out your way, and these people did not reciprocate or did not pour into you in return. And so you're realizing that you don't have to be the one to fix things for people in order for you to feel whole. You're giving yourself that fulfillment, and that's beautiful here. Okay, you also have the Emperor, but it's coming out in the reverse here. Okay, so this could indicate maybe you're realizing this about people who were abusing their power with you, people who were taking advantage of your kindness, people who were a bit of a bully, a tyrant in your life, and maybe you put up with it for so long, and now you're like, you know what, I'm going out of my way to please people who are just not satisfied, people who are just of this mindset of wanting to just be in control, maybe even be in control of you, Leo. And you're realizing now that control does not equal safety. You can set structure without fear or rigidity. So people may have tried to intimidate you, or maybe for some of you Leos, you've been the one trying to control everything to be out of fear. And you're realizing now that you lead your life with empowered boundaries, not fear-based control. So you don't have to try to put fear into people to get control of situations. You're understanding that you can lead without being a bully or somebody in your life. You're realizing this about, that you do not have to be subject to other people's control and manipulation in order to be liked or loved. Okay, so that message may apply for some of you Leos. All right, so let's take a look here and see what it is that you are expanding on. You got the Ace of Wands coming out here. Okay, what's going on here for Leo placements? You have the Five of Swords. So someone, Leo, could be walking away from a situation that has failed to really find some type of balance, okay? Something here has not been going right. Something here may have even resulted in people walking away. Maybe something required of you to sacrifice so much of yourself, or somebody tried to win at all costs against you, and it looks like with whoever this aggressive bully energy that looks like it already has come out with that Emperor in the reverse, somebody wanting to win at all costs. I feel like you're realizing that something here is just not gonna like ever truly balance out. So you could be walking away from a situation here and returning with the Six of Swords. You could be making your way back to something that is more familiar for you. This could be returning home. This could be having nostalgia over a place in the past where things were much more peaceful, much more kinder. So some of you are returning, or Leo, this could be someone that you know. Someone could be making a return home. It could be a child. It can be family member, a friend, a lover. Someone is realizing that something is a failure, that it lacks balance, that it's not it's just an empty win, an empty victory here, and somebody may be returning home. So Leo, some of you may be realizing, maybe finding out that someone is returning home or having nostalgia, missing home, okay? So for some of you, you may be opening your home up here, because it looks like somebody is walking away from something, all right? And they could be coming home or coming back to a time where things seem more warmer, you know? Could definitely be a family member. What's the Six of Cups? Let's see. Someone could be a Scorpio, Wheel of Fortune, coming back coming out in the reverse. So I do feel like, Leo, you or someone is planning to make some type of return to a situation that it feels warmer, it feels more gentle, because something here did not work out. This could have been someone who traveled away to go to work for business or something like that, and there's something that just has not worked out. So you may be now branching out, or someone is branching out to kind of reverse this situation that has not worked out for them. Yeah, there's been some unwelcome changes, some situations where there were outside influences affecting the outcome here. You know, this could be, you know, someone who was getting a lot of pushback, or people coming up against someone to cause them to give up or cause them to give in. Someone just hasn't had the best of luck with with some type of endeavor that they have been in. This could be a child, Page of Cups here, Three of Pentacles. Someone here could have gone off to college with the Three of Pentacles, learning something new, studying something new, and something has, you know, kind of lacked control. Something has gotten very chaotic. Unwelcome changes. Like I said, it wasn't foreseen to happen this way, but, you know, it is. So let's go on. How is Leo going to be feeling in this situation? Five of Pentacles. So there's a situation, Leo, where you may feel, you know, temporary financial difficulties, or maybe with this unforeseen, you know, change and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, there could be a loss of income. There could be a situation where someone is taking a big hit. This deals with economic downturn, struggles, and even with the Five of Pentacles, someone may be feeling as though they have been left out, you know, left out with no resources here. Okay, now Leo, this could be you, this could be someone else. Some of you could be, you know, this could be cross watching for a Leo, or someone who's like in your family. You may be hearing about, someone having a very challenging time. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this could be someone who is looking to pay off, like sow seed in another direction, or someone is looking at the seed that they've sown and how, you know, something here did not work out the way it planned. Now somebody is trying to manifest a new idea, maybe water some new investment here to see if it grows. Okay, but with the Seven of Pentacles, this is someone's hard work paying off. Okay, so there could be a situation, Leo, where, hey, things did not go as planned here for you, but yeah, because there was some type of karmic negative forces that were involved in whatever this decision was, whatever this move was. The devil is out here. Okay, this could involve a Capricorn. Someone could be struggling mentally here. Someone could also have, you know, codependency issues that were impacting their relationship, their connections, their work life. You know, something here threw someone off balance. And with the devil showing up, it could be that maybe someone invested a lot of their money, their time, or their resources into unhealthy behavior patterns that has now come back to backfire on them. If this isn't Leo, who is this? We have heavy Taurus right now. Capricorn. Ooh, what's this card? 1 second, Leo. 1 second. All right. What's this? 8 of Cups. Yeah. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius. And we have also, I believe that's, what's that element here? Hold on. I'm going to take my time and not be rushing here. So yeah, just what I thought, fire element here. Okay, so yeah. With this situation, someone is now having to detach and move on from something here that has become hopeless, has not gone so well. It could be a relationship. Doesn't have to be, though. Not everything is pertaining to relationships here. Plus, I'm not seeing any cups other than the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, which indicates somebody walking away, possibly returning home, possibly revisiting a time in the past where things were much more, were much better here, because something isn't working out for them. Okay, so that's a message here for Leo. Let's take a look and see how are you feeling when it comes to love, because I don't feel like this is pertaining to love for a lot of you. It could have something to do with energy that could be making its way back around to your familiar energy, whether it's a family, friend, or something like that. That's what that feels like. Something has been a negative turn of events in someone's life. Okay, and someone could definitely be making their way back around. Okay, something has definitely had a hold on someone with the devil. Let me see something. I do see the Scorpio energy with the Tower coming out here for you, Leo. So for some of you, you haven't had it. Yeah, look at the 2 of Cups. Some of you haven't had the best of luck when it comes to love, but we'll see about that in a second. I want to know why the devil is out here. The 2 of Cups flipped over, so this could definitely deal with like who someone has been associating themselves with. Something could be karmic, something could be very sexual. Maybe someone had to learn their lessons about who or what they were investing themselves into, and now they're being forced to walk away, to abandon a plan, to let go of something, maybe even traveling. Okay, this devil energy, give me something more on this. The Moon, definitely Pisces energy coming out here. Yes, someone here has some type of secret addictions, or someone is hiding a mental illness or something here that has caused them to make some poor investments in their life that is now kind of seeming to backfire on them in the form of changes that they did not expect. So there could have been deception in this situation, or someone could be trying to deceive, someone else about what happened here. Could very well be that too. But I do see with the moon card, nothing can be hidden forever. So I feel like whatever this is, if this is not you, Leo, who has had to go through these changes, you're gonna know what this is about, why someone has been very unstable. It could have a lot to do with their karmic connections. They're overindulging in sexual fantasies and different deceptions that this person may have been, hiding from people. This is someone who abuses something. Somebody is attached to something unhealthy, a way of thinking, something, okay? That's that's going on here. Why someone is seeming to be having to deal with external forces that are trying to teach someone a lesson. All right, let's see what's going on here with love. You have the Tower. Why is that? For some of you, you're having a difficult time in love because something here is not working out. Some of you could be going through a divorce. Some of you could be facing some type of unwelcome changes once again with the Tower. All right, so there could be something that you could be losing a job. There could be a sudden natural disaster that could affect your life, your finances, and maybe you're more focused on that than love at this moment. But I'm asking about love, so let me see why is the Tower coming out here for love for Leo. Scorpio energy again. Some of you could definitely have strong Scorpio placements. We have it out here 3 times, okay? There is an ending here. All right, somebody could be going through a spiritual transformation, which is why certain things in their life is not working out. I feel like someone is being forced to learn some lessons in life, and it's coming by the hands of things, not really going the way someone wants them to go. It feels like someone is going through some difficult changes, even in love and money, finance, whatever this is up here. Someone's life is changing, and it's changing rather quickly. This could be, like I said, a divorce. What's this ending or this sudden change here that Leo placements are experiencing here? But there's an ending that brings about new beginning or change. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. So something here may not have worked out, but there's a change or a transformation that is coming into your life still, because I heard expanding. So something in your life is expanding. Your family could be expanding, okay? There could be you could be welcoming in, ooh, okay, 8 of Swords in reverse. You could be welcoming in new people into the family with the 10 of Pentacles. Something about leaving a legacy, a solid foundation, marriage. But I do feel with the Tower, the change for some of you Leos is that your family dynamic may be shifting a bit, okay? Whether it's a loss of a family member, or something changing within your family. For some of you, it is a job change or a situation that is coming to an end. The 8 of Swords in the reverse is you freeing yourself. And like I said, from something that maybe you were trying to keep under control for so long, you're freeing yourself from that now. And you're saying, no, I can't. You're trying to maintain control of the situation for so long, and it's not getting any better. You're releasing control so that you can accept whatever is coming in for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like God has something else for you. Go ahead and accept that and stop holding on to things that are not benefiting you, things that are not working out for you. So I see a lot of you Leos are releasing whatever this is that is like possibly holding you back, and you're going to be embracing something new. Look at the Four of Wands. Yeah, like I said, some of you are welcoming in some changes in your family dynamic. This could be a marriage. This could be the welcoming of a baby here too with the Four of Wands. Okay, so you could be getting married, or you could be hearing about someone getting married. Some of you are freeing yourself from a marriage. This is definitely giving that energy too. Okay, so yeah, some of you could be coming together with family, friends, and a community to celebrate someone's freedom. Like, I don't know, like, I said celebrate someone's freedom, so I don't know what, I don't know, somebody been locked up. Yeah, Eight of Swords. In the reverse, somebody could be getting out of jail. And maybe you guys are throwing somebody a party, or something here is changing for someone. You guys could be coming together to support one another, have a party, a surprise, or something like that. It could be someone's birthday, something going on with that. You got the Seven of Swords, though. Okay, so Aquarius energy. There could be something going on here regarding an establishment, a home, some type of community. There's lies and deception. Seven of Swords. Somebody's moving funny here, or this could be a group of people that are moving funny. Somebody could have stolen something from someone here. Even within a family, somebody could have stole something from a family member or something. Yeah, this is your energy right here, Leo, Queen of Wands. Someone could be trying to come up with a way to, it's like they're sneaking off with this Queen of Wands, something that belongs to this Queen of Wands, and they're going right into this house. There's an it could be an Aquarius, an Aries involved, but this excuse me, this person is looking back at this Queen of Wands, and as they are running away with these swords towards this home, what is this that someone is trying to get from this Queen of Wands? Maybe your peace. Maybe somebody's trying to steal your peace, your joy. Someone could have even, child, this is the Four of Swords. Somebody could be looking back to see if they did you in or something like that, or if you know what they stole or what they were attempting to do to you. What's going on around this Queen of Wands energy for Leo? This is the Four of Swords. This is someone dealing with a lot of fear, anxiety, and stress. Okay. It could also, we got the Death card in the Four of Swords. You know, it could indicate something about a passing. Maybe someone is tiptoeing around what happened. Somebody is looking into something here with the Hermit. Looking into the truth. Trying to figure out something here, and it's like a Nine of Pentacles, a Capricorn. It's Virgo, I'm sorry, Virgo energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Earth energy. What is this? It's like, Leo, if somebody here tried to take something from you, whether it's your peace, your joy, or try to rob you of an opportunity, look at the Ace of Swords. You do have a breakthrough. It looks like something in your life, even though someone may be trying to look into whether something happened or affected you, or maybe you're looking into something regarding someone else. I do see someone here being independent, successful, accumulating lots of wealth, having lots of status here. But there is something about someone like shining a light on the truth about what someone took, what someone tried to do, some type of attempt here. Look at the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy popping up again. Okay. So whatever that's referring to, Leo, it's like there could be a word of caution, you know, to pay attention to who those you have around, especially in Aquarius. What is this Seven of Swords? What are they trying to... This could be someone trying to steal your ideas, because this is the Queen of Wands. Someone who's very lively, someone who was very enthusiastic, a go-getter, someone who's very independent, and somebody is observing and watching you. King of Cups here. So this could be a water sign. If it's not you, maybe it's another Leo. Somebody trying to tiptoe, could be a water sign, trying to tiptoe back to some type of home situation. Maybe they're lying and deceiving this Queen of Wands. But if it is, I mean, I feel like this Queen of Wands already knows the truth with the Hermit out here. And is choosing to remain single, choosing to kind of focus on themselves and where they're going at in life. Because if this is you, Leo, you're too busy trying to expand things in your life. You're not, you know, you could be blocking someone off. What's the T around Leo before I close this out? Drama starter. Now it is flipping in the reverse, but I feel like there is someone here who has been causing chaos in your life. You know, trying to keep some things going. Maybe, you know, whatever they were planning to do did not work. Okay, you have ghosted, which was also coming in the reverse. So I feel like you could be ghosting someone who was keeping a lot of drama going on in your life here, okay? You may just be letting something go. Or the drama starter wants to keep coming in and out of your life, disappearing, ghosting, but in the reverse, maybe someone doesn't want to be chaotic anymore. Maybe someone doesn't want to keep this same energy going, okay? Yeah, look at these cards keep flipping out. Scarcity tactics and dirty offer, both coming in the reverse. So I feel like there could have been an offer here in the past, or something that you could not trust here. I feel like someone may have been playing some mind games or trying to intimidate you, Leo, or someone around you. But with these cards coming in the reverse, this is like someone no longer wanting to be in that energy. Maybe someone has experienced a certain level of loss, defeat, because they were in this energy. This is that devil energy that was popping up, that is being exposed now. So I feel like, Leo, you're fully aware of what someone has been doing here with this Seven of Swords energy. You know, just creating opportunities of chaos in your life. Yeah, somebody is going through bad karma, and they're having memories here. This is that Six of Cups energy, having nostalgia. And maybe somebody is going through PTSD or dealing with some type of trauma here that has them blocked off, or you may have blocked someone. This could be you in this boss daddy energy, stable, you know, a business owner, or maybe you blocked someone who was in this energy. It don't matter, because Leo said anybody can get it, especially if you're disrupting my peace and causing issues in my life that, you know, are disturbing what I'm trying to do. Okay? Or there is some boss daddy who has blocked someone. And maybe someone realizes where the bad karma is coming from. You know, somebody's like going through so much until it's like haunting them now. But it feels like someone who was doing something, maybe some type of poor decision making. Maybe someone has mental health issues that they've been struggling with, and it has been blocking them because they're not maybe getting the help that they need, or they're dealing with addictions or something here that has blocked someone's path. I'm not saying because they have mental health they're blocked. I feel like someone here has been doing something that is affecting their mental health, and that is things have been happening so that they can learn the lessons and grow from it. Okay, so yeah, someone could be trying to make you a dirty offer here because they like you, they're into you. But hooked is in the reverse. Someone could not get you hooked on them or hooked on something, or someone wants to tell you that they're no longer hooked on some type of behavior that they were once in, or you're no longer into this person. You're no longer hooked like you used to be with someone. Something like that, Leo. What's the messages of love here for Leo? Maybe you're realizing that, you know, what somebody was offering you was a dirty offer and it was inconsistent, and, you know, it was just creating chaos in your life. And then someone would want to come around and play these mental games with you. It's a lot of cards. So I feel like you're no longer attached to a situation for some of you. What's going on here for love? What's the message of love? So you have someone who could be a potential true love soulmate in a part of your life, but there is outside interferences that are affecting the connection. So someone feels that you are their true love, or you may feel that about someone, but there is something about this connection where there are too many people involved, whether it's people that are influencing someone's way of looking at a relationship, whether someone's PTSD or something that they have struggled to get past in their life is affecting them, you know, and keeping them from having a healthy relationship. There is definitely something that is affecting a connection between you and someone else. But you are being safe and divinely guided in this situation. Okay, so if you feel like you're being led away, then go with that here, okay? Because it's like you're removing yourself from toxic situations that are not serving you. And although you could love someone, you realize that you have to love yourself first. You've learned your spiritual lesson here for a lot of you, or you will be learning your spiritual lesson here, and it's going to make you much wiser. So this could have been a karmic lesson for some of you Leos, that you need to choose yourself and love yourself, and that you can't be trying to fix or pour into someone who doesn't want to work on themselves. You may have been investing into something that was only causing you, I'm hearing a penny with the holes in it, or something like that, a bag with holes in it, something like that with holes in it. Like you may have been pouring into a broken spirit, someone who is of a broken spirit and a contrite heart, somebody who needs to be healed. And if you're pouring into it, it may feel like somebody, you know, is giving you a dirty offer because they are broken, they are hurt, and they're doing what hurt people do. So Leo, I feel like you're learning a huge lesson here. You see something for what it is. You see that someone has been moving funny, and possibly when it comes to maybe tiptoeing back and forth between you and another person, another lifestyle, something like that, okay? Or Leo, you could be realizing this about yourself. You could be saying, you know what, I've done this too long. I've been inconsistent too long. I've been making decisions that have not benefited me. Things are not going the way I want. It's time for me to expand my way of thinking so that I can receive, you know, more in my life. So you could be having that moment of truth in your life, Leo, that you're starting to say, hey, I got to do something different. What's the message of surrendering here for Leo? And I'll close it out. Because there could be influences that are in your life, Leo, that have caused some changes, unwelcome changes in your life. Surrender fear. It says, let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So Leo, if there's been some fear of doing something, I feel like you're breaking that fear. You're going to step out there. You're going to launch out into the deep, and you're going to try something, and you're going to be able to expand. Something about you expanding, growth. Something about you realizing that you don't have to stay in a situation where you're not receiving what you deserve, or put up with people who are refusing to grow, refusing to change, and you're constantly pouring into them, you're realizing like, no, I may have been afraid of losing these people. I may have been afraid of really doing something that I want to do, maybe worrying about what the outcome is going to be, something about fear, or someone else has been really having a hard time getting past something. I feel like someone steps out of that fear and go towards something here that is more in alignment with where they're going. Someone is going towards their Nine of Cups, their emotional fulfillment, which is what we saw in the beginning of your reading about you going towards your emotional fulfillment once you release release a codependent situation, something that was keeping you bound, keeping you stuck, keeping you feeling as though you were on a hamster wheel, or keeping you feeling as though you couldn't do without this person, this place, or this thing. So Leo, I hope this message resonates with at least one of you, because I do feel like for some of you, you're headed in a direction that is going to allow you to expand in your life, whatever that expansion is. Okay, it could be financial, it could just be you spiritually expanding, especially with the Death card out here. This is you going through a spiritual transformation that leads to a new beginning. There could be some unexpected changes that happen in your life, Leo, that leads you to a lot of money, success, family, a solid foundation where you are living a very privileged life here. For some of you may already live this life, and that there are some interferences that have been causing some imbalance here, and I see you letting that go, identifying what it is and letting it go. All right, Leo, so this is what I have. I hope this resonates with you guys. Let me know, Leo, if you would like to book a personal reading. My information is in the description box. The only way to book a reading from me is on my website, KarenGivens.com. You go on, you pick a reading. There are many different options and ways to pay on there. So, Leo, check it out. Please share with a friend. Comment, subscribe. Whatever you do, Leo, I thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to reading for you again next time.